The Afro give. Slather it on there like Vaseline before you get in the perm. Hi loves, I wanted to welcome you back to my channel. I'm Alicia, but if you're new here, I create content on natural hair, travel, beauty, and fashion. So if that's your vibe, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. You clicked on this video because you're trying to elevate your natural hair game, and rightfully so, babes. It's time to get it together. It's the holiday season. It's parties, it's events, and we trying to be outside. The Afro give. But there's so much more that we can do with our natural hair. And I mean quick and easy styles, mostly using things that you already have somewhere in your vanity, in your bathroom, in your house. You got these tools. So let's go ahead, let's get started with not one, not two, but 3 natural hairstyles. Hi loves, let's get into 3 super easy natural hairstyles. I already know this is the holidays, and one of these styles, the first one I'm actually going to show you, is specifically one of my favorite hairstyles, but I only do it during this season. This is more of like a party hairstyle, so think New Year's, Christmas Day, Christmas evening, nighttime hairstyle. Here's what you're gonna need for it. Some form of an edge control. This one is inexpensive and it works, especially if you have like kinkier textured hair like mine, thick kinky texture. This right here is your girl. You need something to like tie your hair down. A brush. This one hands down is my favorite. It is the most nostalgic version of a brush that I could really get my hands on. For whatever reason, brushes are a little bit harder to come by, and so I'm a huge fan because one side is soft and one side is a little rougher, but it's not like the Annie's brushes, because I find those two-sided brushes, like one side is like extremely soft and then the other side is like just insanely rough. It ain't like that one. This one is good. It's a little bit pricier. Probably, you know, the only thing that you might not already have are hair clips. I sell these. I have these on mochamain.com, and I am doing a closeout sale. You don't have to purchase these from me, but you can. I'm gonna do a closeout sale. Everything on the website is going to be less than $5. So $5 or less. Here's what these look like. These are a rose gold, which is gonna go great with like the whole brown aesthetic that I have on. I do have some black and gunmetal ones on the site, but those are very limited. They are heavy duty, babes. First things first is to slick my edges back. I typically like to use a little bit of water to do this. Edge control. Slather it on there like Vaseline before you get in the perm, and then smooth it in. I'm just pushing my hair back out of my face. That's what I want to see. This is what I want to see. Take that band and secure it. I'm gonna slide it back a little bit and use another band. It's gonna look something like this. You definitely do not want any of your hair like caught. You're gonna let this sit for maybe about 20 minutes or so. Typically, I would go and do my makeup because I always do this like as I'm getting dressed. So I go and do your makeup, do whatever you have to do. You do have to let this style sit if you want it to last. The edge control needs to dry a little bit. But in the meantime, take your pick. This one is by Pattern Beauty, hands down favorite pick. For me, it's how long the teeth are. I can really get in there like I want to. And it's pretty flexible, so it's not harsh on the hair, and pick it out a little bit. It's juicy. And if you haven't seen any of my recent videos about my hair, y'all know that I switched back over to using grease. I did end up purchasing me some Blue Magic. I did. I found it at Target and it was a lot cheaper. So as soon as I finish my Super Grow, I'm gonna switch over to Blue Magic. As you can tell, baby, she's been thoroughly used, and I do not use this on my scalp. I actually only use it on the shaft of my hair. I put my pattern mousse right on top of it and then style as needed. It works. It leaves my hair luscious and defined. I sit under the dryer for maybe about a good 30-45 minutes, and then I take my hair down. Wash day process takes me about hour 45 maybe. This style is not about the edges, so don't worry about that. ASMR. crispy. Listen to it. Yeah. It should look something like this, and then we're literally just gonna go to work. First, let's secure this part. That's the base of the style. Now we just fluff it out. Okay, so the best thing about this is that you can reconfigure it however you want it. And it's not tight at all. It's not pulling, it's not tugging on the hair. But remember, you could just go all out with it. I'll insert 2 clips of how I've done this style in the past. It all depends on my mood, how I'm feeling, how much I want to do. And baby, I have no problem, but this is a vibe. Also, quick tip, this would be better on old hair. I just washed my hair today, so keep that in mind. When my hair is older, it's stiffer and it tends to stand up more, so it gives more of like that voluminous look. Great, easy, natural nighttime hairstyle. Let's move on to style number 2, but first we take these off. Do not sleep in these. Okay, second style is the same base, y'all. The only difference is that I'm going to part a middle section off. I part a section like that, and then I typically will do like a little triangle in the front. This is so unnecessary though, but I just love the way that it looks. Every time I wear it, it's just like, it's a vibe, you know? Then you're just gonna part off the smallest section of hair that you can. It's almost like half up, half down, but it ain't gonna be that much hair. Think of it like that. See how small this is? Don't do ear to ear, that's gonna be too much hair. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Get all this other hair out of the way temporarily. And yes, I know, girl, I know. Listen, it's phases, trust the process. Grab one of your hair hooks. I've told you guys about these so many times. This is a really teeny, tiny one. I have the longer version though, that I use a little bit more often, but them teeny ones, they come in handy. Okay, you're gonna grab basically all of the hair that you left out, except for those 2 little pieces. They're not gonna stay hanging, but they could. Okay, I'm just smoothing this down a little bit, and then we're gonna do a little tie pony like that. We're gonna use this hair hook because it's gonna make it so much easier. You're gonna hook it and wrap it. If you don't want to use a hair hook, use a rubber band. The thing that I love about rubber bands is that you can cut them, so you ain't gotta worry about them getting tangled or none of that. So get you some black or whatever color your hair is. Get some rubber bands that match, and you'll be so good to go. Okay, so you should have like a little puff like this. It should just be really, really cute, dainty. Now you're gonna take these pieces, okay, smooth them down. They already have edge control on them, so we don't have to do much. And then these pieces are gonna get wrapped around the puff. And that's just so that you can keep this part right here, and you get to kind of cover up the hair. I'll pin it in the back. So cute. Girl, see, my hair is so thick. If you don't have super thick, densely packed hair like mine, you won't have to do all of this, but I found so many ways to get my hair to do what I want it to do, because it's just not like you other girls. Clean off your edge control brush though. Also, like, I'm gonna add just a little bit more because I like the little edges with these. And keep in mind, I wouldn't be adding this much product to my hair but for the sake of the tutorial. But if you do end up getting like some product buildup, like let's say the edge control is turning white or something like that, add some water and then comb through it. That's why you have this. It literally will remove some of the buildup, or like just smooth it through the hair. But yeah, this is what we're looking like, okay? So you should have a little ponytail, something like this. You're gonna release the back because there's hardly any hair up here. You're gonna get all your volume from your hair. So watch this. I wear this hairstyle a lot. You guys have seen this. I just pick it because I like the way that it looks when it's merged together with the front. And yeah, I'll push it back a little bit. Sometimes I'll pin this down. You know, I'll just pin it where I want my hair to stay, basically, and go on about my business. So boom, that's style number 2. Easy, right? Like, we getting it together. We're switching it up this season. Okay, let's get into the last and final style. Also my favorite. Well, I can't choose, you know. I'm biased because it all depends on how I feel. All right, so to take this out, I have some bobby pins in it right here. I'm gonna remove those. Remember that bobby pin that you have in the back. Take that out. And then just release these 2 pieces. Unhook this. This hair in the back is getting in the way. Back up. The only downside is that you do have to keep your hands on the hooks because the hooks will get wrapped in there. Okay, but the final style, you can leave these pieces out if you want. I might. Let me just clip these out of the way. If I leave these pieces out though, they're definitely getting braided. They're not just gonna be all willy-nilly outside. Basically what I'm gonna do is put it in a puff, but not just any ordinary puff. I'm gonna grab my hair and pull it up. Same concept, wet it a little bit. Let me just slightly secure this with a scrunchie. Get some edge control and, ooh, this will be cute. I never wear just one piece. Ooh, maybe that'll be a vibe. Hold that thought, I'm gonna do that. Quick tip when I use edge control like this, I put it in the middle of my hand, rub it up, and then just kind of brush it on. Take that brush, smooth it up. And I can wear my hair in a puff and take it down and still wear it down, but the edges in the back are always really stretched. So, you know, you win some battles, you lose some battles. Take a hair hook, and this time it is a long one. I slide this up my head like I used to do with those twisties, kind of like these. I used to wear these. These give me headaches. I don't even know how I still have this one, but a hair hook does not, and I think that it's because you can really adjust it. So anyways, I'm holding both hooks in the front, and then I'm gonna slide this up until as high as I want the puff. Holding the edges or the ends, I'm gonna wrap this and basically just tighten it accordingly. And whenever I feel like it's tight enough, you literally just hook it into your hair. So that's what makes it great. Take off this. Okay, we're gonna put that behind the ear for right now. So take it off, and you're gonna have somewhat of a normal puff like this. You're gonna pick it to lift it up a little bit. The length of your hair will matter with this style. I like my puffs to be really tall, really big, which is why I adjusted the camera like this. You're gonna need 1 rubber band, maybe 2. Depends on if it pops, which mine be popping sometimes. Get a rubber band, and you're gonna grab as much hair as possible. I do this 2 different ways, but I'm gonna do this one because so many more people like this one than the other version of it, which is just bigger. And you see how I almost just pulled it into like a ponytail like this? Grabbing as much hair as you can. If hair falls out, it's okay. Take that rubber band and you're just gonna wrap it around the hair. Please don't pop. Oh my gosh. Okay, boom, it did not pop. So the rubber band sits right here, and you're gonna leave it. Take it, pick it a little bit. Don't do too much because that rubber band is gonna start to roll. But basically just fluff out this part, pull out a couple of curls. This is the puff. This is a puff, baby. This gives what it needs to give. Oh my gosh, so cute. We gotta get her to lay right though. Yeah, like so, like that. That's so cute. Okay, that's an option, right? I have a feeling that this probably wouldn't last on me. I would probably have to put like some hairspray or something like that. But the point is that you have an option. Oh, that's fire though. Okay, I want to braid this. I braid my hair whenever I leave out pieces like this because I already know the way my hair is set up is if that moisture hits, it's going to start to revert. And I live in a humid climate, so there's really no getting around that. So you gotta work smarter and not harder. And I am not a braider. I am braiding this tight though, and I want it to be really neat. And I wanna braid as far down to the ends of my hair as possible. I don't want a lot of extra out. It just does not work well for my hair. It'll be like this sleek braid and then really puffy on the ends. Pick your poison. I'm gonna take some edge control and put it at the end of this. Yes, gel is not for me. If you can use gel, kudos to you. Me and gel do not get along. My hair eats up gel like it's water, and that's because it's primarily water. I can do like this. Cute. So stinking cute. Okay, so this one is the final hairstyle. Just keep in mind, you can do a lot with this. You don't have to leave this braid out. You could also put this braid behind the ear. You could do 2 braids. You could take a braid and you could wrap it and do something like this. You could add wire to your braid and really do like an asymmetrical piece. That would be fire, like a swirly kind of like situation. You could do that. If you're gonna add wire to your hair, use copper wire. And I typically get my copper wire at Walmart in like the beading kind of craft section. But yeah, hairstyle number 3. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial on 3 easy natural hairstyles for this season. Baby, build up your natural hair archive. I'll be back with more as I experiment, but you know, I love my style, so baby, I stick to what I know and I just do slight variations to them. And you guys can do that too. That's gonna make your life a lot easier. So quick 360. I'll leave all of the products and tools linked below, along with timestamps of each hairstyle. So if you just want to skip through and get to the one that you're looking for, I got you. But you really need to save this video, because why not do all of them? I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.